Right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, we are going to put the cylinder heads on the engine. Quick job really, and this is the rear, easily identifiable because you've got the engine mounting at the back there, and this is the front. So I'm going to go and get the new gaskets and slip them on, and I've just given these a bit of a clean up on the surface with a bit of brake cleaner. It is brake cleaner, and just to remove any sort of rubbish that might have just got on there, and we're just going to drop them on. Nice quick job. So I'm going to retrieve the bolts and go and get the new head gaskets out. Just looking at the top of the blocks, you've got the two dowels there. I've got one missing over here, so I'll need to go and rescue that, hopefully out of the old top case. Right there. Hopefully that'll come straight out. Yeah. Okay, so here are the head gaskets, just keeping them clean, and they don't have much in the way of rotational symmetry, so I think they can only go on one way, so let's go give them a try. Slip it over the chain, so everything's clean. Yeah, you could, I think you probably could flip it over. I don't think that would make any difference, but you can't do it that way. All these little ports are a different size. You've got the dowel holes there that are a different size, and so on. Blimey. Okay, we need to persuade that on a little bit better, don't we? What I might need to do is just ream that out a tiny bit. It's not going to do any harm. Let me just give that a little go with my deburrer. Aftermarket parts though. It's not even taking any material off, I can see, but just uniformly making it a little larger. That will do the job. Okay, a couple of attempts there, and that seems to go on okay now, so that's as clean as that's going to be anyway. We'll do the rear gasket. Well, we need to trim that a little too, or ream it I should say. Right, let's give that a final try. And yeah, I think that's all fine. Yeah, it's a little bit warpy, just needs the head sitting on it to hold it in place. That's all good. Lovely. If we accidentally drop the chain down, it's not the end of the world because we can fish it out. Be a little tricky though. Okay. Seems to be on. We might be. Oh yeah, that was an issue. We were just fouling. Let me show you where I've reconnected the oiling pipe to the top. So let me loosen that right off. That was the issue. It was just fouling. Should have loosened these off a bit more to start with, shouldn't I? Not quite there. It wants to pull away from the dowels. I think we'll just need to draw it down with the bolts. Hasn't quite shut, you see. one seems to have dropped on without any issues, apart from the cam chain dropping down, which we can just get a little magnet on. Obviously don't use a metal hammer on that, I'm just using a rubber mallet. Just check in. These are meant to go in dry. That's all good, because I put the rear ones in dry. And don't torque them up at this stage, essentially. Although I think the torque values are quite low, so when I did the rear ones up I might have over torqued them anyway, just by virtue of the fact I did them reasonably tight, spanner tight. So I might back them off a little bit in a minute. I was just trying to seat the thing really, so. Again, that was a harmless procedure just to get it past the gasket that was grabbing it. Just checking they're all seated, they're all fine. Anyway, I think torque specs on that is between 33 and 37 Newton meters, so I've just done them, well, probably more than finger tight to be fair, but I did back them off and then just reseat them again just to make sure they're over torqued at this stage, because I've got to get all of the rest of the internal head bolts in with the tensioners and cams and all the rest of it before I go torquing those down. So I'll be doing that in the next video. Anyway, I just wanted to get the cylinder heads on in this one, and they seem to have gone on nice and easily. I've cleaned all the bolts up, put them all in dry, which is the method for these particular bolts, and all coming together quite literally. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I will get back to you, and we'll see you in the next video.